What is the most expensive house in the world? Well, you're about to find out. But in the meantime, I can tell you that you will need at least $128 million to own a house in this list. In this video, we take a look at all kinds of houses and homes, from Penthouse to Monaco to Palace in England. Be sure to subscribe to our original page. I've got more videos for you. And don't forget about the likes for the video, because that helps push the video. So without further ado, let's jump in. Number 10. Kensington Gardens. Kicking off our list of the most expensive houses in the world, 18 to 19 Kensington Gardens. The house is located on Billionaires Road, which is in London's most prestigious area. The house is roughly 55,000 square feet and was first built in 19th century. It was originally two semi-detached houses, later being converted into single dwelling by developer David Carlyle. It was 12 bedrooms, an indoor pool, Turkish bath, and enough parking spaces for 20 cars. Before Mr. Mehta purchased the property, it was owned by some pretty famous and wealthy families. The house is worth $128 million. Number 9. Palazzo di Amore. It's no surprise that one of the most expensive homes in the world can be found in Beverly Hills, California. Palazzo di Amore is owned by successful real estate entrepreneur Jeff Green and is approximately 53,000 square feet. The villa has 12 bedrooms, 23 bathrooms, numerous swimming pools, tennis courts, waterfalls, terraces, and also has 27-car garage. The house generally looks more like the holiday resort than summer's home, but we can assure you that it is one of the world's most expensive homes. The houses cost $195 million. Ellison Estate. Ellison Estate is cost $200 million. Owned by Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle and one of the world's richest men. This $200 million estate is the 8th most expensive house in the world. Due to the sheer size of the estate, 23 acres to be exact, the property owns more than one dwelling. Within the compound, you will find 10 different properties, a tea house and a bathhouse, a man-made lake and a compound. Much of the design of the estate falls under Japanese influence and was modeled after a Japanese emperor palace. The house was designed by Paul Driscoll, who was an architect and Zen Buddhist teacher. Throughout the estate ground, you will also find some very expensive trees like cherry blossom, maple's oak, and redwoods. Number 7. Fort Fairfield Pond. This house is worth $248 million. You can have a list of the most expensive houses in the world and not have one located in New York City. Fort Fairfield Pond is the home of Era Reno, owner of the Reno Group, a holding investment company in melting and manufacturing. The 33-acre home comes equipped with 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, a 91-foot dining room, basketball court, bowling alley, squash courts, tennis courts, and 3 swimming pools. To power to the mansion, it requires a gigantic amount of electricity. Fortunately, the house comes with its very own power plant located on site. For those of you that love your cars, this home has a garage that can hold somewhere in the region of 100 cars. Number 6. The Odeon Tower Penthouse. This house has an estimated value of $330 million. The Odeon Tower Penthouse is right up there with the most expensive houses in the world. For that kind of home, you will get a 35,000 square foot apartment at the very top of one of the most expensive buildings in Monaco. The Tower Odeon was designed by the architect Alexandro Girardi and developed by Group P. Mazzucchelli. The penthouse is spread out over several floors and includes its own private elevator. If that's not enough, then how about a private water slide into a 360-degree view infinity pool? If you're a bachelor, you've got the cash. Screenshot this one. Its next come back on the market, as it's one of the most impressive houses you ever see. Number 5. Les Bulles, for a cool $390 million. Coined the Bubble Palace, Les Palais Bulles was designed by Hungarian architect Antilla, and it was built somewhere in the region of 1975 to 1989. Its nickname comes from the series of round rooms that look out over the Mediterranean Sea. Lover's inspiration for the design of the property came from man's earliest dwellings. However, this dwelling has been seriously upgraded with some really nice creature comfort. The property has 3 swimming pools, numerous gardens, and a 500-seat amphitheater built inside a hillside ground.
The property is mainly used as a holiday home for the owner, alongside being a spectacular venue for parties and events. Number 4. Villa Les Cèdres. Occupying the fourth spot of our list is Villa Les Cèdres, located in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France, estimated at $450 million. This home getting close to being worth almost $500 million. It was first built in 1830 and purchased by King Leopold II of Belgium in 1904. It was previously considered to be the most expensive house on the market back in 2017, but has since been overtaken by the next 3 properties on the list. The property is set on approximately 55 acres garden, and its name derived from the many cedar trees located throughout its ground. The house itself is roughly 18,000 square feet and consists of 13 bedrooms. It also has an Olympic-sized swimming pool and a large stable big enough for 30 horses. Inside you will find crystal chandeliers, gilded woodwork, 19th century oil painting, and a wood-paneled library holding somewhere in the region of 3,000 books. Number 3. Villa Leopolda. Villa Leopolda is the third most expensive house in the world. The villa is owned by Brazilian banker Edmond Serfer. It's located in France and occupies approximately 50 acres. It has 11 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, a commercial greenhouse, a helipad, outdoor kitchen, and one of the nicest swimming pools you will ever see. The property is famous in itself, as it was the setting for Alfred Hitchcock's 1955 film To Catch a Thief. The house is named derived from its original owner, King Leopold II of Belgium, and was redesigned in the 1920s by American architect Eugen Coleman Jr. Number 2. Antilla. The second most expensive house in the world is located in Mumbai, India, and cost a whopping $1 billion. It was designed and constructed by Chicago-based architect firm. The property was built for Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, a Fortune Global 500 company and India's richest man. The 400,000 square foot building is positioned in Mumbai's Kubana Hill neighborhood and stands at an impressive 27-story building. It's also been built to withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter scale. Inside the house, you'll find 6 floors that are purely devoted to cars, a service station for the cars, a temple, a 50-seat movie theaters, and 9 elevators. It also has sport, an high-screen room, and multiple cinema. Antilla reportedly requires a staff of at least 600 to keep things running smoothly. Coming in at the number 1 on the list, claiming the title of the most expensive house in the world, Buckingham Palace. The palace is owned by the British royal family and is one of a number of lavish property in the portfolio. It is located in the city of Westminster, London, and comprises of 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. It's been the official residence of the monarchy since 1873. In terms of size, the palace checks in at approximately 828,000 square feet, and the garden alone is 40,000 acres. Despite its impressive size and taking the title of the most expensive house in the world, it's still not the largest palace in the world. It's estimated that if the palace were to be put up for sale, it would be somewhere in the region of $2.9 billion, but it's highly unlikely it will ever happen.
Thank you for watching the video. Give it thumbs up and comment below what you feel about this list. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when I drop a video. You can check out more of my videos